Hey viewers of Generic Car Show, Austin here. I figured I'd do a little update and tell you all what I'm doing. Basically what happened is I had a little accident yesterday. It wasn't really even an accident, it was more of my fault. And I was back in the Z into the garage yesterday and hit the garage and busted a mirror. So what I've been doing is I've been taking off both door cards and removing the mirrors. You can see the passenger side door card here. And the inside of the passenger side door. The inside of a passenger door of a 300ZX. I was hoping to find a mirror for this car, but I couldn't because this has the Electro Defog option, and it's also Platinum Mist Metallic. Platinum Mist Metallic, that's what it is. And unfortunately, they only made around 4,000 of these cars in the years of 90 and 91. They did make another light silver color, but it's a little bit different. It's the front bumper actually is that color. So they're a little hard to find. So I took both the mirrors off, and I'm going to have them sent down to my buddies at Central, their auto body shop here in Minnesota, and have them paint them up. So yeah, interesting thing about this car is it's got the Bose system, as you can see here by the little speaker mesh. So these came with Bose enclosures and Bose speakers, and they sounded fantastic in 1991. But, as you can see here, these are not the Bose speakers. These are a speaker called Boston. I have no idea. I've never heard of those before in my life, and I don't know what they are, who they are. And what what the previous owner has done is he's taken these speakers, taken out the Bose speakers, and trimmed the inside of this enclosure. This is an enclosure. For the Bose speaker, it just amplifies the sound and whatnot. He's trimmed it and self-tapped this in. You can see these screws here, 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 and here, and he's just taken a drill and screwed them in. And it sounds good. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. It sounds alright, but actually probably with good speakers it would sound pretty good with the enclosure, so these are probably going to get some nice speakers or something. So yeah, walk over to mirrors and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is the factory color. This is Platinum Mist Metallic. K12 is the color code if you want to paint your car that color. And this is factory. This little black trim here, this is actually part of the mirror, but it looks like trim. I'm going to have this color match. So I'm going to put a picture up right now of what I'm going to do. And hopefully it'll look good. It looks good in the picture. Hopefully it'll look good. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Got the driver's side door off, driver's side door card off. You can see here it makes a very obnoxious noise when I shut it. So yeah, so this is my Z32. It's a 1991 Nissan 300ZX NA2+2. You've seen it in one other video. You've seen it in the intro video to this car. But other than that, you haven't really seen it. You've probably seen it in the background of a couple of videos, or me working on it or whatnot. But yeah, here it is, up close. It's got a naturally aspirated VG30DE. It's finally got the factory throttle cable cover on it. This one was blue. It's got a couple of, we can call it mods. It's got a Z1 hard cold air intake. You can see it's metal. I originally didn't like the chrome, but as I started messing with it, trying to get in it, got more of this polished aluminum look, and I really dig it now. It looks really good. It goes well. So yeah, that's under the hood. There's really no difference under there other than a cold air intake. Under the car, I'm not going to get under there, it's not up in the air. Under the car, it's got a Shaftmaster one-piece drive shaft. It's got a Nismo transmission mount, and then it's got energy suspension differential bushings. They're poly. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, it's got Redline transmission fluid and diff fluid. And then, kind of up on the transmission / in the car, you can see now it's got the original steering wheel. That's the original steering wheel for 1991, and it has a horn now. The shifter is a Z1 short throw shifter mounted on a Z-Speed solid shifter bracket, and then it has the factory Nismo shift knob. I don't know if you remember from the intro video, it had a terrible suede shift boot and a real carbon fiber shift knob and that really terrible energy steering wheel. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty original. It's, like I said, 91. It's got 72,000 miles on it. So yeah, this is my car. It's got new fuel lines. They were leaking. If any of you decide you want to own a Nissan 300ZX, change the fuel lines immediately. There's a couple back here. There's one under here that will leak and cause a fire. All of these have the updated spring clamps in 95 and back, so 1989 to 95, I think, they had screw type clamps, and those would always change with whether, you know, they wouldn't hold tension and whatnot. So yeah, I switched to spring type clamps, and so far I don't smell any more gas. So yeah, this is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little update. Hopefully we'll have more videos coming out soon. It's actually nice out here in Minnesota for once. It's starting to become spring and summer. So yeah, we'll have more videos working on Adam's Miata, this, my MG over there that you'll see eventually. And yeah, so again, hopefully you enjoyed this little update. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one.